Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Thursday afternoon as you see this the morning as I record this. I hope the day is treating you well and you're looking forward to obviously today's game. This is my last sort of minute thoughts ahead of tonight's game with AZ Alkmaar at home. Just general things I want to get off my chest and so on and so forth. Just to say, if you're watching this, you know, subscribe. You very much enjoy this journey. And if it is your first time across one of these last minute thought videos, a lot of things that I say in this, I kind of just add to from my preview, okay? Half the time I don't change what I think the scoreline will be. It's just my general thoughts. So going into this game, like I said, this game is massive. Absolutely massive. It's a game that if you go into game week 4, so the fourth game of the Europa League, this is our third. If you go into that fourth game with 3 wins in a row, right now we've scored 5, conceded 1. Let's say we win, as I think, 3-1. We go into the game week 3, 8-2. In terms of 8 scored, 2 conceded. You've got a +6 goal difference. You're in a really strong spot. Yes, the away games with Hoffenheim and Galatasaray and Rangers are things that, you know, maybe you've got a pause for concern. But you still got Elfsborg at home. Away or home? Regardless, home or away, you should beat Elfsborg, right? I think you should probably beat Roma at home. So win your 4 home games, and this will be our second home game. Obviously, Karabag is our first. Win this home game, beat Roma and Elfsborg, which actually I do think is our home games. 12 points, you're obviously having a good goal difference in that. You should be pretty much ready to go through into the next round. So this game is important for me for that reason alone, is alleviating even more pressure, where you start to really see after this week, I think, where the league phase, how it starts to fall into place. I think the first 2 weeks are really quick, easy turnarounds. You know, you could be bottom after game week 1 and you could be like 14th next week if you had a really good week, right? For us, it's just separating ourselves from the group. Just get yourself a nice little place seeding, get through into the next round, hopefully get a really good team for the next round, and you can kind of start to really build into the more intense parts of this competition. So the beautiful thing is, it's going to be massive for players like Lucas Bergvall and Archie Gray, Wilson Odebear, you know, amongst others. There's loads, all right? Wilson being back fit and healthy, that's really good. He should get minutes today. Richarlison should hopefully get some minutes today. Son's going to miss out? Not a problem. We should win this game without Son. We don't need Son for a game like this. Son shouldn't be necessary. And again, him having another week rest leading into Palace away this weekend, that is going to be a fit and firing Son, hopefully. He's got a bit of soreness on his hamstring, obviously, having missed time through that injury as well. It's just precautionary. It's nothing serious. He should be ready to go for this weekend. And if he is, we've got a motivated, fit and healthy Son for this weekend. For this game, though, you'll think you're going to have minutes from Mikey Moore, Wilson Odebear, Richarlison, probably Johnson and Solanke. There's still plenty of attacking options. In the midfield, you know, Maddison only played 45 minutes at the weekend. Sarr played 45 minutes at the weekend. Bentancur played, half an hour or something like that. I don't know exactly. I don't expect to see Basuma. I expect to see Bentancur at the 6. I expect to see Bergvall and maybe even Maddison both start together. Maybe. I wouldn't hate that idea. Maybe Bergvall plays the 8 and Maddison plays more of a 10. Or they might even put Bergvall in the Kulu role where he gets a bit further forward and Maddison tries to find those guys up a bit further ahead, maybe. In defence, like I said, I expect to see Vicario in goal. You know, this Europa League, I think, is fantastic development for Vicario. I really rate this development that he's getting. I think Archie Gray on the right, I think, will play. I think Ben Davies, Mickey and Radu Dragicin. I think that'll be the back 4 for today. Getting Porro some minutes off. Porro's had a very hectic start to the season, so has Romero, so it'd be good for those guys to get some more rest, which is important. Again, if you can get Pedro Porro and then you can get a Christian Romero 90 minutes of rest in a midweek game, so when they come to Palace at the weekend, they're ready to go. They're ready to go on all cylinders. Wouldn't mind that whatsoever, you know. And if things go well, maybe you can get a Mickey van der Ven off, or maybe you can get, you know, one of the other defenders. Maybe Desti Adoghi starts and Ben Davies plays left back, and maybe you go, right, we're going to get Desti off at the 60th minute. We'll put Mickey on in the 60th minute, and we'll work with that maybe. So for me, it's an opportunity not only to rotate and get those players who are being rotated in a chance to prove their worth and chance to prove that actually I should be starting in the Premier League. I should be starting the bigger games. And rotating isn't a slight, it's an opportunity. And for those guys who are being brought into this team tonight, you know, your Bergvals, your Greys, your Bentancurs, you know, your Richarlisons, your Odebears, to say, actually, I need to be getting minutes in that first team again. I need to be starting week in, week out in the Premier League. Let me show you what I can do today against AZ Alkmaar. That's the way I want these guys to look at it. I think that's the way they do look at it. I think they look at it as, not that, I'm playing in Europe. Like, Europe's a great thing. But I'm playing in Europe. I want to play in the Premier League. That's where I want to be. Because in this squad, we rotate. And that's the key thing here, is we rotate. That's the important thing. So, for me, I'm looking forward to the game. I still think 3-1 will be my scoreline. Going into game week 4, being in a really great position. Hell, you might even be top of the Europa League at this time. Setting your stall out early that you are one of the teams to beat. That's the key thing. Keep that momentum up. And then if you go into Palace this weekend, full form, happy as Larry, everyone's on top form, you should hopefully get a result there as well. But anyway, guys, the end of the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section down below. Your thoughts and feelings about today's game. Your last minute thoughts, obviously. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, the end of the video. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.